Hey everyone, this is Unlock24, and today unfortunately it's going to be a really short video. I did have a full 20-minute video recorded, but unfortunately I lost it for some reason. There's only sound for it, and it's already like 11 here, so I don't think I'll have enough time to record, and everybody's already asleep, so I don't want to make any more noise for them. I'll go ahead and attach the video if you want to just go ahead and hear what I'm talking about, which I know it sounds kind of ridiculous, but some of you do just, I guess, use it as background noise, which I guess you're going to have to, if you're going to keep watching the rest of it, go ahead and do so. Do a couple of pack openings, and I do explain a little bit of what you should be getting after, or whenever you're farming Bastion, what to get and what not to get. But, anyways, I did show a couple of replays with the deck, and let me go ahead and show you the deck just right quick. This is a deck that I've been using so far, and in rank haven't really played much rank, but I did play 3 games of it, and I was able to get 3 copies of Marina. So running 3 copies of Marina, 1 Talaya, 2 Botanical Girls, 3 Rose Lovers, 2 Noteria Pineapples, 1 Jerry Beansman, 2 Tribute to the Doom, 3 Enemy Controllers, and 3 Fragrance Storms. But anyway, hopefully, well, let me see if I can go ahead and show you guys. I don't know if I can or not. No, I don't think I can. And for those of you that keep asking, I'm using for the recorder, I'm using DU Recorder. And what I do, I go ahead and transfer it to my computer, and then from there, I use OBS and use the layout or the overlays in OBS, and click that start recording. And what you gotta do, because most of the time it just keeps looping the video around, and just hit that little I button on it, and then whenever your intro finishes, go ahead and click that little I, and it'll start from the beginning. And then you just have to keep up with the video, and then go ahead and do the same thing for your outro. Once your video ends, go ahead and put your outro in, and you should be fine. So there's no actual other thing that you need to buy, and OBS is free. But anyways, if you want to go ahead and just hear me talk for the rest of the thing, like I said, I lost most of the video, and it's really late now. I can't re-record it. I lost most of it. It's over 98% of it. You can just hear the sound of it, but the DU recorder glitched out, and there's no video to it. But anyways, if you want to hear it, stay for that. Otherwise, I think that's going to be it. I'll see you guys next time. Hey everyone, this is Unlock24, and today we're going to do a couple of things. I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of replays with the deck that I've been playing. Not that I've been playing a lot, but just the games that I've been able to get in. I'll go ahead and show you what deck I'm using. I'm actually using the plant deck, and I'll go ahead and show you a full deck profile here in a bit. And this thing, I think it's glitching out. I think they still need to work out, because once you change worlds, it's really glitchy. But anyways, let me go ahead and collect all this. And there is a sale going on, so we're going to do a couple of pack openings right now here in a bit, after I get all of this done. And then we talk about the Bastion cards that you can get, the rewards, and what you should be aiming for when either farming Bastion or leveling them up, and what my thoughts are on those rewards. So let me go ahead and switch. Alright, switch, change series. I always forget that you have to go up there. They should make it to where you just change characters, and you should be in the next thing. So overall, well, I can be him. Let me go back to him. I still don't have all the cards necessary for that deck. I haven't played that much again. I was able to go ahead and farm one of the SR ritual cards. But anyways, when it comes to this guy, I think he's actually, or the deck that you can build around the cards that he has, can be really good, especially since when you level him up, you do get a Hydro Geddon, and Hydro Geddon's actually really good, and for a while in the TCG was actually competitive. If you can go ahead and summon a Hydro Geddon and just leave a mirror wall behind him, that's a huge plus, because once your opponent attacks it, you're going to go ahead and mirror wall, and that Hydrogeddon is gonna go ahead and destroy a monster by battle, which means he can summon another copy of himself. So it ultimately gives you a +1. So first of all, when it comes to the rewards of farming him at level 40, you get Water Dragon. Water Dragon, I mean, it's an alright card, and it's kind of easy to summon. I've got the monsters on here. And what it does is this card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card cannot be special summoned except with Bonding H2O. The attack of all fire monsters go down to 0. Whenever it gets destroyed, you get 2 Hydrogeddons and an Oxygeddon. But anyway, that overall, it's a decent card. This card's actually, in my opinion, it's really good. It's a light 1800 level 4. That by itself makes it already really good. It's not 1850, but it's still 18. So if you're kind of a budget player, you do want to go ahead and chase after this card. Homunculus, the alchemic being. I got stuck. I got tongue twisted after that. So what its effect is, once per turn, you can change the attribute of this card. It's not that relevant yet, but it will most likely be in the future. But you don't care about the effect. What you do care is about the attack and the fact that it's a level 4 light. The next one is DD Survivor. I think you should try to get at least 3 copies of DD Survivor. This card is actually played a lot in anti-meta decks. One of the most played anti-meta deck was back then. It was Macrocosmos anti-meta, and it played 3 copies of DD Survivor, and it played, of course, Macrocosmos and Dimensional Fissure, and a couple of other cards. But this is a card that you do need to get 3 copies of for the future, not for now, but whenever you do have the time, I do highly suggest that you do get 3 copies of this guy. Curse Seal, the Forbidden Spell. This is actually another good card, I think. When it comes to competitive wise, Bastion and Alexis has the best card out of all of them so far. And Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell is actually a really good anti-meta card, and it was being played a lot in side decks. And this, if you're playing against a lot of like for now ritual heavy decks, this is actually the best anti-Alexis deck with the Cyber Angels deck. Because if you can hit one of the ritual spells, they're done. It basically gets rid of all the other ritual spells, so they won't be able to special summon anything. So do try to get 3 copies of Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell, so you can go ahead and counter that super annoying ritual deck. And basically any other ritual deck, this card completely shuts it down to where they can't ritual summon anything. So do try to get 3 copies of it. I haven't had much time to do any type of farming on Bastion, but I will be aiming to get 3 Curse of the Forbidden Spell, because the effect is just super good, and I do highly suggest that you do get 3 copies of it. The next one, DNA Transplant, activated by declaring 1 monster attribute. Always that monsters become that attribute. It does have some uses, and it saw some competitive play with Cyber Dragons, but other than that, I don't think that there was that much use for it. Or I might be thinking of the other one, but anyways, it's a decent all-around SR. This guy, not that great. DD Scout Plane is actually a really, well, it's a decent card, and it can get you a ton of pluses, especially if they release Strike Ninja, which I'm not sure why they haven't released it, since it's a 1700 attack monster. We should be getting it here in the near future, but what it allows to do, a Strike Ninja to do, is basically you'll have endless ammo for Strike Ninja whenever they do get releases. So do try to get 3 copies of it, and it's super easy to get it because it's a rare, so you shouldn't have any problems. I remember this card being a super rare in TCG, but do try to get a couple of copies of it. Then Bonding H2, of course, you have to just to summon the Water Dragon, which, I mean, it's decent. Spirit Barrier, where you control a monster, you take no battle damage. It was used in some style decks, but I never really saw any play outside of that. Crevice into the different dimension, declare 1 attribute and select a total of 2 monsters with that attribute from the graveyard. Remove those monsters from play. So it could be a counter to maybe some Fiends, but not that many people are playing Fiends in a competitive setting, so it's a decent card to have. I guess it'll be useful whenever Bakura comes back, and you don't have any of the other cards that you need to buy to go ahead, like Digger. I think you can substitute this for that. But Overall, I think Bastion and Alexis has the best cards out of all of them so far. Do try to get a D draw from the from what's his face, Aster, I think. I think it's his level up reward. When it comes to him, D draw, of course, you do want to get a 3 Diamond Dudes. Diamond Dudes actually become super broken. So do try to get 3 copies of the Diamond Dude. 1 or 2 copies of Fearmonger is fine. This card's never relevant. Don't worry about that. Dasher, 1 copy of it is fine also. But anyway, that's it for the for the whole breakdown of the rewards. I've already talked about the other ones. If you missed it, go ahead and check the video yesterday, I think. Anyways, now let's go ahead and get into this sale that's going on. I'm going to go ahead and try to get, well, I think I already have everything out of the first box. Let's see. Or there's really nothing else that I want out of the first box. Maybe another Book of Tayu, but maybe that's about it. Nothing really else. I already have copies of everything. Yeah, so what I'm going to try to get is, I'm going to hopefully try to get another Treeborn Frog. Oh, why did I get out? Let's see. I think Treeborn Frog's out of Electric Overload. And out of this pack, I do need the Treeborn Frog. I hope to get, this guy. I don't have a single copy of the Creator. I hope to get another Chiron the Mage because it's just overall good. Of course, the Treeborn Frog, and then the Ninjutsu I already have 3 of, so don't really care for that. Another copy of this would be nice. When it comes to the SRs, I already have most of the SRs, so don't really care too much about the SRs in this pack. But anyways, let's go ahead and open. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the 3 and then the 6, and then I'll do 500 gems. So let me go ahead and press pause so I can go ahead and get the 3 packs plus the SR. Alright, let's see what my SR is going to be. Well, not that it matters that much. I'm hoping to get an ultra rare. White Ninja, Crusher, Poison Draw Frog. And maybe a 3rd Shinado to try to make that Shinado deck, even though, I mean, it's a decent deck. I'm not gonna say that it's way out there, highly competitive, but I mean, it could be a nice, fun deck. Let's see what this is. Treasure Map, Rebound, and that Creator. That turned out to be really good, I guess. Out of 3 packs, which getting an Ultra Rare and a Super Rare is gonna be, it was a great pack opening. Alright, confirm guaranteed SR. Soul Transition. Alright, this is my 3rd one. I think I only had 2. If you control no special summon monsters, 2 1 face up level, 4 normal set. Monsters draw 2 cards. You can only activate 1 soul per turn. You cannot special summon monsters to turn deactivate this card. Alright, so that wasn't a terrible opening. Let's see what else is missing. I do want to Chiron the Mage and a Treeborn Frog, but I'm not going to do the 12 packs plus the ESR. Instead, I'm going to do the 10 packs for 500 gems. Let's see what we get out of this 10 packs. And I do have to open them kind of fast because I think we already passed the 10-minute mark. And I don't want this video to go ahead and become like a 20 or 30-minute video. And it is quite late here where I'm at. I think it's almost 11, or it might be already 11. I haven't checked. Let's see. Yeah, it's almost 11. It's like 10 minutes away from being 11 at night. Armor Ninja, Exit Cannon, Black Dragon Ninja. And if you are able, I do highly suggest to go ahead and get the sale that's going on. I myself don't really need much of anything. The frog and everything else is more of a want and not a need. I don't really need him to be that. I mean, I already have the ninjutsu, so hopefully this isn't another ninjutsu. Let's see what winged tortoise. Alright. So, but if you are missing a lot of the SRs, go ahead and get the cell. Because they don't do those free SRs that often. Let's see, Ghost Frog, Troop Dragon. I am most likely not gonna pull anything else out of this 10 packs. Alright, let's go. Something good. Alright, so one ultra rare so far and one super rare that was confirmed. Hopefully this is an ultra rare and hopefully it's a frog. Or a Chiron the Mage. I wouldn't be mad about that either. Let's see what it is. An effect monster. Let's see what it is. Reaching the light and General Guntai. I think this is my 5th one. I guess it's a free SR jewel. But anyways, that's going to be it for the pack openings. Let me go ahead and show you just some quick replays with that deck that I was playing. And I was able to go ahead and get my 3rd Marina. So I am playing with that. I'm not really playing that high competitive yet. I think I'm like gold 4 or 5. I think since it got reset that much by like these 3 games that I'm about to show you. And the deck overall, it's super fun, but I don't think it can be competitive enough to play against the Cyber Angels or like the it can't play against the Red Eyes and it can't play against the Phoenix. But once it comes to Cyber Angels, the level 8 one could just completely destroy you. You do run enemy controller, and pineapple, so that's kind of a little bit of a counter to the Cyber Angels. But other than that, you really don't run much of anything. You do run the Tribute to Doom. Just give it a try. I haven't encountered any of them yet since I'm really low rank and I haven't played much. But anyways, the deck profile: 3 Marinas. I went into the same one. 1 Talaya, 2 Botanical Grow, and so far 2 has been working fine for me. I did try 3, but it was just being really cloggy. 3 Rose Lovers, 2 Nooooo Pineapple, and I dropped it from 3, dropped it to 2. 1 Jerry Beansman, and the Jerry Beansman is just there for a beat stick, and every now and then with the Botanical Grow, I don't want to get another copy of the Pineapple. Or I already used up my Rose Lovers and I can get a Jerry Beansman because it has 0 defense. 2 Tribute to the Dooms, 3 Enemy Controllers, and 3 Fragrant Storm. So that's the deck. Let me go ahead and show you. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you 2 replays because otherwise the video is gonna be way too long. Alright, and I'm barely in rank 5, so I haven't played much of anything. Let's see, let's get into this first one. Alright, playing against a Mokuba, and most of the time when you're playing against Mokuba, it's going to be a Blue Eyes deck. Or a variation of some sort of dragon deck. Basically, it's like playing against a Kaiba without the fear that you're going to run into some Naturias. Because I'm not sure if Mokuba has beatdown. He may have. I'm not sure, but I haven't encountered one with beatdown yet. Alright, he just attacks that pineapple. Pineapple goes to graveyard, comes back, and I just went ahead and set the Botanical Grow. Botanical Grow activates. I can go ahead and get a Rose Lover out. And these lower rank games, they're super simple and. As long as you get like a bigger beat stick, most of the time you're gonna win. Because again, not much of a strategy going on. Just the basic dragon when it comes to him. Basic dragon strategy. And here comes a Blue Eyes. So he's already at 1200. So I'm not really worried about the Blue Eyes. And I can get over it with Talaya, and I do run 3 enemy controllers and 2 Tribute to the Dooms. So I do have a ton of outs. Alright, he does get rid of the Marina, and then that Pineapple goes next, but I can go ahead and get the Pineapple back. And then here I just had to set aside because I didn't have an enemy controller, but I do have now Rose Lover in the graveyard. I do get an enemy controller, so I can go ahead and activate it to take out his Vigilance. And I knew most likely he had the Vigilance, which is fine. So now he's not really going to have anything to stop the Pineapple or the Rose Lover. And then I can just attack over the Twin-Headed Behemoth for game. Alright, and then I do have a couple, I think 2 more replays, but I'm just going to show you one more. Just because this video is just getting way too long. And if you're like me most of the time, you've probably already tuned out. And most of the time, just after like 10 minutes, everybody tunes out. And if you are in those higher ranks, do let me know if you are playing this deck and how is it working for you. Again, it does have a couple counters to the side ranges, but not that many. Just that enemy controllers and that tribute to the dooms. Um, but if you don't have another monster and they summon the level 8, you do have to get rid of the Marina though. I do have to kind of make some time and try to grind into a higher level, but I've been extremely busy lately, and I just really haven't had much time to play. I barely have enough time to do the dualathons and try to get the wetlands. Right. So here at Botanical Grow, I've tried to go ahead and try to draw something good at least. And I think I go ahead and tribute. Yeah, go ahead and tribute to the Doom to get rid of the monster. And I wasn't afraid of an OTK because again, really low rank, and the most that he can do was like 18 or 2,000 damage. So I just left my field open, which was fine for me. Alright, pineapples come out. I go ahead and activate enemy control because I was extremely sure that I was gonna get another plant for the fragrance storm. And I do get a Marine, and I do have a Rose Lover, and I was able to get 2 cards, so this is basically most likely game. And yeah, it is game. So that's gonna be it for today. Let me go ahead and show you that deck once again. If you have any questions or comments, do leave them down below. Or if you are playing this deck in those higher ranks, I'll truly appreciate it if you let me know how it's working for you. Or if you're playing like a different build, something different than what I'm playing, and how it's doing for you. But anyway, that's it for now. Again, if you have any questions, leave them down below. If you like the video, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. And if you want to help out the channel, I would truly appreciate if you go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 likes. I think I'm most likely going to do something at 1,000 subscribers. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time.